Hey guys, it's Mallory back with another idea. Today we're going to be talking about wireless and physical security and the differentiation between both of them, how they're used synonymously, and how wireless has, in fact, superseded physical security. Okay, so just to get started, wireless security is a prevention of unauthorized access or damage, in that case, to computers using different wireless networks. There are some common types of wireless security that I need to talk about. The first is wired equivalent privacy, or WEP, which is an acronym used very frequently, and Wi-Fi protected access, which is WPA. WEP is one of the least secure forms of security, and it has been outdated in recent years. So the WPA is a quick alternative used to improve the security over WEP. The current standard is WPA2. However, some hardware cannot support this because of non-upgradable firmware. So the encryption device used is not always compatible, and so the WPA2 cannot always be used, but it is the most advanced and most accurate form of wireless security. So how the WPA2 works is it uses an encryption device which encrypts the network with a 256-bit key. The longer length then provides improved security over the WEP, which we stated earlier. Okay, so just a little background. Wireless networks present additional risks compared to wireless Ethernet networks. So wireless networks data is vulnerable to interception because it is broadcasted through air, allowing anybody with suitable equipment to gather the information. So we need some different security measures to account for this. So as we talked about the different wireless encryption standards, there's a little bit more to it. To prevent unauthorized users from joining a wireless network, what one user can do is set a service set identifier known as SSID. And what this does is it prevents it from appearing on the list of networks shown by the computers. This helps casual users or just people who are near where the wireless network is. It just won't pop up, so any casual users can try to get onto it and access it. This can be disconnected at different times, but most wireless routers can be configured to switch on and off the broadcasting. And the next type is MAC address filtering, and it can be configured on most wireless routers, and it denies access to the wireless network from any computers whose MAC addresses are not on a predefined list. So there will be a predefined list with all the different addresses of suitable computers to access the wireless network, and if it's not on there, then it won't be accessed. You won't be able to connect. So this is another form of enhanced security. Changing the default password, talking about reliability and just education on having to know how to prevent yourself from being hacked. Changing the default password from your wireless routers is one of the most important steps helping to secure it. Once an intruder has access to the router, any of the security measures can be switched off. So most routers ship from the factory with a default admin or administrator password or username. It may just be password, or it may even be blank. So it's really important that you set up a specific password that nobody will be able to hack. So next we're going to talk about selecting a wireless network. So through selecting a wireless network, wireless routers have a step-by-step page configuring their security features. This is normally accessed via a web browser. To access the configuration page, to enter either the IP address or the web browser's address bar. Routers usually have their own default IP address, and once the correct IP address is entered, a page should appear presenting the router's information and options. The exact layout of the pages just differs depending on the router's brand. But once you select a wireless network, you'll be able to connect and go from there. About physical security. So there's the aspect of the wireless security which has increased prevalently in earlier years and has become more and more prevalent, and I'd say about the last 10 years, but physical security predated this. So physical security measures are intended to prevent intruders from gaining access to a computer system to steal it or physically compromise it in some way. In a large organization with many people coming in and out, anyone could gain access to it, physical access that way. So a computer network is gained and security can be compromised by connecting to a local Ethernet port, by installing a device such as a hardware keylogger, or infecting a machine with malware. So basic security includes locks on the computer rooms and computer cabinets, as well as alarms to detect intruders. In some organizations, security guards can provide additional security by checking the identity of the visitors. And even one of the most specific aspects used is Kensington Locks, which are shown on the screen. They can be used to anchor computers, particularly laptops, to a solid object to make it immovable. This avoids the problems of rogue USB devices, including data theft and virus infection. Some organizations go as far as to insert superglue into the USB ports to make sure that nothing is taken off the computer. So those are just a couple types of the physical security that corporations protect themselves against. Physical and wireless security. Those are the credits.